Hey, what's up everyone and welcome to another Division 2 video. I am covering this little bobblehead hunter backpack trophy today. You may have already seen it, you may have not. If you haven't, this video is going to explain to you exactly how you can get a hold of it. I actually covered it to a degree in yesterday's video where I show you how to get this secret hunter mask out of the incursion. So you may have already saw it, but the YouTube algorithm suggests that we do this video separate for the backpack trophy, hence why it's going up again. We're just going to be talking about this today. Now, it's called the Wright the Hellfire backpack trophy, and it says found in Incursion Paradise Lost. So let's talk you through this. You need to make your way through the incursion, and you need to get to the right boss fight. On this boss fight, to get that backpack trophy, what you're going to do is complete it with no downs. Not flawless, no downs. Now, you think back to the Division 1, they used to set you flawless challenges, and flawless meant you couldn't go down. But in a Division 2, flawless means that you couldn't go unconscious. Well, in this incursion, they're going back to the Division 1 days of no downs to get some rewards. And this is quite a tricky fight. You're going to do it with no downs, and if you do that, then the backpack trophy is going to unlock at the end. It's as simple as that, but you might be thinking, how the hell do you do that? So let me explain to you exactly how we did it. We are using just 3 builds as a 4-person team, and one of them is a healer build. A good healer build looks like this. It's 4-piece future initiative with the mask, chest, holster, and knee pads, all rolled to repair skills. You've got the Alps backpack with opportunistic and BTSU gloves. Restore a hive, chem launcher, you want the Scorpio, and as your secondary, you want the lefty for perfect sledgehammer, as you'll be taking advantage of that with your grenades. The specialization, I have a grenade launcher here. Forget that. The best specialization to use on this build, I think, it's survivalist, as it will improve your heals. You are then going to want 2 people running DPS, and the striker build of the Ouroboros is probably the best build you could use for this. You've got the mask, backpack, gloves, and chest all rolled to crit damage. Grupo holster, crit chance, crit damage. Fox's prayer knees, crit damage. The skills you want to use, because you can't go down, there's no point having a revive hive, but have something like decoys or striker, drones. These are really going to be helpful for kind of like ad control and distracting ads. Grenade launcher specialization is good for this, and the secondary don't really matter. Now, if you don't have the new exotic SMG yet, that's absolutely fine. It's still doable. You can use another SMG. You could use the St. Elmo's on this build. Use whatever gun that you like, as long as it hits really, really hard. And the last build that we used to get this done is a tank build. This is definitely 100% not the best tank build that you could use in this scenario, but it's the only one I had on my PC account. I had a 4-piece True Patriot with the mask, backpack, gloves, and knees. This is all hazard protection, which really didn't help at all, to be honest with you. The most important part about this, I guess, is the perfect Vanguard chest piece. I've also got the Forge holster, which I don't even like anymore. Grenade launcher specialization, don't think that mattered so much. But the Scorpio is important as well on this tank build. You want to run a shield to proc Vanguard, and you also want to run a scanner pulse to scan enemies out for your team with this. And you basically just need to be able to survive and run around the area constantly while feeling safe doing so. I am now going to show you through the whole encounter and ramble on a bit, because I think this is quite a tricky one. It'll be good just to see how it is. I'll talk you through it. Now, as the tank, whoever is the tank, you want to get the aggro right away from right. Just shoot him with a Scorpio. And what you're going to do now is just run around. Don't even worry about doing a damage phase right away. Your 2 DPS and your healer are going to take the room where White comes out of, where the valves are to turn, and where there's restocks. Going to heal a hive down, and you're going to be killing some ads. As the tank, you're just going to keep on running around. Do not stop. Don't do anything. Don't get distracted. Just keep on proccing your Vanguard, keep on proccing your scanner pulse, and just stay alive. When the ads are dead, you basically going to work 2 parts of this area for damage, and we'll start with the stage. So I'm taking White to the stage now, and the healer's going to hit the valve to get him wet and cause the damage phase. I'll hit him with my Scorpio to shock him in place, hopefully, and the healer will try and get the sledgehammer proc on him for a lot of extra damage. They'll also try and use opportunistic with the Scorpio, but just do a damage phase here. Well, once White starts going to you as the healer, just run. Don't risk it. Do a figure of 8 in there. Keep him going until he goes immune, or until you get to this like fart phase. Now, when he does go immune, or he does do this phase, as the tank, you want to hit a valve. You'll notice that I just hit the valve there that does the speaker, because we're not going to use that. But what that does when I hit that valve at that point, it's the safest time to do it, to take the eye back. I'll take the eye away from the healer. then White is going to go outside and do what he needs to do with a pipe to get himself back on fire again and be a nuisance. But I'm going to have the eye when he comes back to us, and it's rinse and repeat. There's going to be more ads. It will be getting harder as it goes, but the DPS will have to deal with these. And again, I'm just going to run around as the tank. I'm going to keep on proccing Vanguard. I'm going to keep on hitting Pulse. And we're going to get ready for the next damage phase. So again, you won't do that damage phase until all the ads are clear. And we're going to use the Booth for the next damage phase. We don't touch the record player bit or the bar at any point during this. Just the Booth in the stage. Ready for the next one now. He's here on the Booth. The healer's going to hit the Valve again. I'll shoot him with my Scorpio. The healer will try and get a grenade off and shoot him with his Scorpio for opportunistic. Loads of damage there. You should be able to get him back down to the next segment to trigger that fart phase again. And the healer's just got to stay alive at this point. It's probably the most riskiest point, you know. But I'm now going to hit the Valve at the bar, which is open, to get the eye off of the boss again. He's going to do this mechanic where you've got to stay in your heels and survive it. And he's going to go out and he's going to hit another pipe and get on fire again. So it's quite easy at this point. This is the easiest method we've actually done this boss in. It's very straightforward with a bit of practice, and you're going to start flying through this boss fight with this method, honestly. I just need a better tank build. I've got some better ideas. But anyway, when you get the eye, it's rinse and repeat again. I'm running around, I'm proccing Vanguard, I'm hitting my scanner pulse. I'm not doing much, to be honest with you. It's really easy as the tank. You've got to watch the fire on the floor. That's your only risk, to be honest with you. That will take you down. And the next damage phase is going to be on the stage again. The stage is back up by now. So once all the ads are dead, there's going to be tanks as well at this point, so be careful. Once they're dead, you're going to go to the stage again for the third damage phase. And with enough damage, you will get him done here. You'll kill him. But the healer hits the Valve. He gets wet. We try and get Sledgehammer on him again, try and get opportunistic on him again. But the most important thing is not to go down, right? That's what we're trying to do. So make sure you do that. If you've got to look after ads at this point, because they will be spawning while you're doing it, and tanks, deal with them. You know, healers' jobs to stay alive, DPS jobs to make sure the ads are good. Tank's job here is to hit the Valve when needed to get the eye back as well. And you see we needed one more phase, but that's fine. We're just going to rinse and repeat one more time to kill him. And so far, no one has been down. It's very, very easy, and we're all very, very comfortable. So here I go again. I'm off on a jog. We're going around the area. Again, proccing Vanguard, proccing that scanner pulse when I need to. There's snipers and all sorts at this point. Snipers, tanks. There's a lot of enemies at this point. A lot of fire as well. So be careful. This is the hardest part of the fight now, but you're doing exactly the same thing. Just proc Vanguard. We're now ready for the Booth, and we're ready to finish this fight off without any downs. So I'm going to take the boss over to the Booth area. We're going to do one more final damage phase. The healer again is going to hit the Valve, shoot him with my Scorpio, get a grenade on him from the healer, potential Scorpio for opportunistic as well, and the DPS are going to finish him while the healer stays alive. Stay away from him when he explodes. I think there might be some explosive splash damage off of that. Just kill any remaining ads in the area, and once the encounter is done, you'll have the backpack trophy. I do want to say it's as easy as that, but obviously this is going to take you a lot of practice. First, you want to learn the incursion. I've done a full guide, full blueprint of the incursion on the channel. Go and check it out if you want to try it out with your team. First, get accustomed to it. Once you got accustomed to it, then go for your flawless stuff. Only when you're really comfortable with the incursion as a team are you going to be able to get this. And once you are comfortable, it shouldn't take you too much longer to practice this method and get this down very, very easy. We can pretty much flawless this without any downs every single time now. And it's a very cool backpack trophy. It's a nice little reward for when you do it. And of course, we mentioned this White Hunter mask, which is the secret hunter mask on the incursion. You get this for having no downs across the whole thing. So that is a little bit more trickier. But again, as I said at the start, I covered a video for this just yesterday. If you want to go and check that video out, it's on the channel. I give you a full guide with builds on how to have no downs across the whole incursion. Go and check that out. It's one, again, for a team that's very, very comfortable, but it's a good strategy. And it'll enable you to get this mask as well. And that is it for this video. I do hope it's been helpful, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you hit like if you have done. Subscribe for more content. We're going to be helping with this incursion in our community as well. So now you're done here, I've got a link to our Discord in the video description. Come and join us if you want help with this to get the exotic Ouroboros, or just get completions, or even maybe help with this mask. We'll be doing that soon as well, and backpack trophy. Come check it out. Until next time, thank you for watching this video. Stay safe and peace out.